anytime you get in with an administrative agency, there's going to be some human error and they're going to miss certain things. So we're just looking out for veterans to make sure they get the benefits that they deserve. And when veterans apply for those benefits, if they don't get everything they're entitled to, we help with the appeals. So when they apply for those benefits, if they think they were rated too low, or if VA says, well, hey, we don't have the records that show that your vehicle turned over in Vietnam, and so we don't know that this really happened, we'll work to kind of prove that something happened when the veteran says it happened, so they can get those benefits.
Well, it's funny when you mentioned earlier about a truck flipping over and they don't have record of the truck flipping over. I was thinking to myself, how do you possibly prove that something that occurred? I mean, I guess witnesses and people who were there, but man, that's got to be hard.
Yeah, some of it is just witnesses, kept in touch with people, or just kind of circumstantial evidence. We had one case, and we're still fighting this one, but we actually went up to Library of Congress because our veteran he served in Saudi Arabia, and he witnessed a public beheading in Saudi Arabia. And he had a newspaper article about this public, but it's not in his military records because
he wasn't beheaded. Right.
Right. So it's just something he witnessed. But the only evidence was this newspaper article, and he held on to it for a long time and was like, I'll never need this, and threw it out. And so we went up to Library of Congress. We found the only English language newspaper from Saudi Arabia at the time, went through, date by date. And of course, it was like the last 2 weeks of his deployment or something. So now we've got his statements, we've got his passport stamps, we've got the newspaper article that this incident occurred.
I could not imagine witnessing that.